posture and why it matters. Let's go ahead and dive into some of the things that you can look out for and some of the things that you can shoot for. All right, let's do it. First, let's just go over a few reasons why posture is so important. Posture is important because it's the foundation of all of your movement. Everything you do, from walking to your car, to running to a meeting, to washing the dishes, everything you do, your posture remembers. Postural muscles don't work quite the same as, like, say, maybe your bicep. Your bicep is a conscious choice. You're choosing to bring your hand towards your shoulder. You have to think about it. When you're standing, you don't do much thinking about how you're standing, which is why I'm here making this video for you, so that way you can bring your mindfulness to your posture. If we spend a little bit of time working on how to tune up and tune into the posture, it's going to yield a ton of results down the road, from just being able to live your life with more ease and comfort to being able to get better results at the gym. So when we see problems with posture, the first thing we usually notice is what? The head is folded forward. It's causing the shoulders to roll forward. And then because of the weight of that, the head is heavy and gravity is real, right? It's causing your body to almost want to fall forward. But your posture muscles don't want you to fall forward, so they might do something with the hips to either anchor you down by rolling under. You see how that made my spine look more straight, or at least it made my body look more upright? Or it could be trying to lengthen you up by pulling your butt back. Neither of those are the best option, so let's address the whole chain, okay? When we're forward, I want you to imagine, instead of just lifting your chin, just lifting your chin is going to cause even more tension through the neck. It's going to give you a ton of pain, tension, headaches, the whole shebang. You're not going to be a happy camper. Instead, we want to stick a metal rod through the chest. That way you won't forget it's a metal rod through the heart. And you want to think, lift that up. If we lift from this place of the back, it'll cause a chain reaction of the positive kind, bringing the ears more over the shoulders, which is better for gravity and for the function of the way that our body is adapted to bear the load of that pressure. So you stick it in, you lift it up, and now you're a little bit more upright. It looks like my posture is pretty decent right now, but look at my shoulders. They're rolling and they're kind of still hunched. This is because of all of that input, right? All that stuff we just did, we've been here for like 10 years. So the muscles, remember this feeling, they get closed in, which reduces your lung function, okay? Which we want. We want to be able to breathe. Take a nice big inhale. So in order to reverse that, it takes some work. You gotta do some foam rolling, but we gotta think about being able to stretch open your chest. When we can have the ability to target our scapulas down through here and squeeze those little wings of the scapulas together and down, it'll help us open up. Now that we're upright and squeezed back, my arms are in a better place to move because I'm going to get to use all of the muscles in my back instead of just this little bitty guy in the front, my shoulder, which if I push up or lift anything heavy, and I do so from this place, all that load is going to be put on a muscle that's not as big as the group of muscles that are back here. Help reduce neck pain, help reduce shoulder pain, just in the first two steps. So, metal rod, lengthen. Shoulder blades, squeeze back. Now we got to figure out what's going on down here with the pelvis. Because there are some options, I'm just going to talk a little generally about it. If we're stuck in this forward roll from sitting, we might not have the hamstring flexibility to be able to swing those hips backwards. If we're stuck tight through here, which pulls the knees in and brings my bum back, I might have some hamstring looseness, but I don't really have a lot of space, because this is tight, to bring my hips forward. Two separate things. Think of that pelvis like a bowl of water. We want to be able to spill the water forward on our own choice. We also want to be able to spill the water backwards from our own choice and to use the right muscles to do it. So here's a little exercise. Get your rod in, kiss your shoulder blades, keep your shoulder blades back, and find I Dream of Jeannie. Relax the knees. Feel that the weight is in the heels, and you have a little bounce. Now exhale, and try to imagine a slow motion punch to the low belly. As you inhale, someone's got a string on your tailbone, and let it stick out. Exhale, draw the abdominals in and up. Inhale, stick it out. Now, sometimes we want to use the glutes to drive those hips forward, but the beauty is we get to choose how we do it. It's not just one motion is the same all the time. Sometimes it's with the abs and sometimes it's with the glutes. This relates to posture because your abdominals are like your corset. If the abdominals cannot pull in and up, if we go to any forward roll position, our back is vulnerable to all this gravity, right? Lift with your legs, not your back. We've heard it all before. But we're gonna have no choice but to lift with our back. Hips forward, forward roll. These muscles have not been very active. They are not really awake, okay? So if I bend over, I'm not gonna have the hamstring flexibility to open up. So that means I only have one choice, which is to contract through here to come up to standing, which is gonna put all this pressure into my back, and especially if what I'm holding is heavy. A better way is to find that stance, feel that your bum opens up just a little bit, stick it out, let it go, torque it out. Then hug the abdominals in and up, bend down. Now we're actually using the legs here, right? I'm pushing into my heels to stand me up. This goes for if you're in the kitchen, you're going into the fridge, get down, you stand up. Injuries happen regardless. It doesn't have to be lifting something super duper heavy or being put into the gym. They happen at home. They happen on everyday tasks. And this is why training the body mindfully right now is going to set you up for less pain in the future. Let's keep going down the chain, okay? Because we still have knees and feet that cause us problems too. If my pelvis is kind of rolling in like this, I'm gonna have a lot of pressure on my inside of my knees. Maybe even you notice the inside of your shoes are kind of worn more than the outside of your shoes. When I'm walking, I don't have the flexibility to open up my knee. There's no space here. Take that even further to a lunge and several repetitions of a lunge. Look what we got going on. So much danger, so much pain. So if that's you, I want you to think about opening up those knees. We need to strengthen the sides of the hips. We need to open up and be able to control that knee so it goes down over the toe. If you're in the other situation where your pelvis is rolled under, it means that we can't activate the glutes. And here you might find yourself to be more quad dominant, where if you do leg activities, you feel that tension more through the front of the hips because they're doing more of the work. Let's open up and activate the glutes. Let's allow them the chance to do the work that they're designed to do. Forward fold with straight legs is not the ultimate goal. The forward fold is to stretch through the hamstrings. So you gotta listen to your body and do what's good for your body. If you're someone who struggles with this and struggles with that flexibility through there, let it out, take it not as far, and feel the stretch. Someone who might be in this camp might find themselves with more external rotation naturally, which is great if you can control when you want to have your external rotation. But if we're walking around with external hip rotation without thinking about it, again, it's going to put pressure on the knee because most likely you're not intentionally having an open thigh, which means you're going to try to keep your muscles are stuck like that and you're going to try to bring your foot forward, which is now going to put pain into the ankle and also still create tension through the knee because I have counter forces. My shin is coming in, my thigh is going open, and if this is me here, I'm probably not going to have a lot of balance because I'm not able to access my big toe, okay? So as you can see through this 10 minutes, that posture really affects everything we do. And it just takes a little bit of mindfulness at the beginning to get the good habits to allow you to live freely and allow you to do the stuff you want to do. The rest of the month, I'm going to release videos about how you train your shoulders, if that's maybe your area, how you train your pelvis and kind of work through that, and then maybe even the feet and ankles. We're just going to do small exercises. Month of May is all about posture, so let's learn about it, let's fix it, and let's stand up nice and tall. All right? Posture! Yeah! Thank you for watching. Have a good one.